Well, on why they decided to hire me, you have to ask them. I really don't know. But I was surprised. I have already fully embraced my kind of new life of business executive coaching and doing the other things that I'm currently doing. And then what was that? A month or two ago, I received a call from the chairman, Mr. MVP, and he just sprung the question to my surprise. And I actually asked for a few days to think about it because I was completely caught off guard. I really didn't expect it. I thought I was really done with professional basketball coaching. Uh, but like I preach agility, and that I had to practice what I preach, right? And here is
Yeah.
an opportunity, and I thought that by taking it and going back to coaching in the PBA, it would give me a bigger platform to advance my advocacy. My advocacy, my mission is to help develop the next generation of Filipino leader, the men and women who lead their organizations not only to make a profit but to make a difference. And I thought by being in the PBA, I mean, there are 10 Filipino coaches in out of 100 million Filipinos in the PBA. I mean, we have
Mm.
12 teams, but there are only 10 Filipino coaches.
Yeah.
So I thought that would give me the that platform to further my advocacy. So I thought that was pretty important. And here was a situation where, take a look at what's going on now. So many people are losing jobs, and then here I am. A job is being offered to me. Who am I to turn it down,
Yeah.
right?
For sure.
So that's the reason why I took it. But as to why they decided to offer it to me, you have to ask them.
Yeah, but I feel naman it's a good move, especially look later I'll ask you also si Kelly Williams bumalik, tapos I bet sila Jason Castro, sila Roger Pugoy motivate sila na babalik ka na kasi champion sila ng mga all Filipino dati, ikaw yung head coach mo.
Well, let's hope.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask po about the bubble performance of TNT kasi kinapos nga sila nung finals against Ginebra. Well, they weren't healthy, but if they were healthy, you never know, baka nga they would have won. Pero from an outsider's point of view, since you weren't part of the team yet at that time, what do you think were the what was lacking on the team, especially nung finals? Kasi doon sila nahirapan. They almost got swept. And you as a coach, how do you think you can address those weaknesses?
Um, First of all, you're right. I thought it was a difficult situation for TNT because they lost their best player effectively. That was Ray Parks, right?
Yeah.
And that's where we really saw the value of Kelly Williams. That's why when I was asked to come back, uh, the first guy that I called was Kelly, and I asked him, if I'm coming back, are you coming back? And of course, he said, "Yep." So
Yeah.
that's where we are today, right? So aside from that, I also thought that the team needed some more depth, and that's why all the moves that were made, the signing of Kubuntin, of Dave
Yeah.
Marcelo, and now Kelly, and then unfortunately we had to give up Enciso and Dave Semerad to be able
Oh
to
yeah.
be in a position to draft Mikey Williams. But we got Brian Heruela back, and I thought
Mhm.
that's an important piece for us as well. So I really like the way the team is being put together, the way it's being constructed. But losing Ray Parks, I'm not gonna make any bones about it. That's a big blow. That's a real big blow, and that really concerns us going into this tournament. But hopefully, having said that, I think Mikey is going to add a lot to the mix. Mikey Williams, and hopefully, I always believe there's no one player who can fill the shoes of Ray, but the combined effort of everyone else, not only the new guys coming in, but even the others. Hopefully, they can more than compensate for not having Ray around.
Would you say po na yung trade, it wouldn't have happened because if Ray was there, maybe you didn't, even if you didn't have a draft pick in this year's draft, you wouldn't have traded Enciso and David Semerad to get Mikey, or was that in the table na before Ray made his announcement?
Yeah, even before I came on board, there were already discussions apparently, but
Oh.
it just became more urgent when we found out that Ray was not coming back.
Yeah, I believe Mikey is a great player also for the dribble drive offense that you impart always to your teams. It's the system that you always use, even in Gilas. And Mikey's, I don't know, he's like a younger Stanley Pringle nga daw, sabi ng sa mga sports shows. And I don't know if what you think about that. And I've seen him play maybe a couple of games only for Mikey, and I feel he'll really be a great impact player for your team, especially because Jason Castro's like 36 na. So Mikey will be a great player to be a shooting guard or a backup point guard to Jason.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of potential. Unfortunately, game is not played on potential, right? So we have to wait till we see him on the floor before we make any assessments. But yeah, we're very excited.
Yeah. How about Kelly Williams po? You mentioned already kanina that you really have a good relationship with him. And yeah, he told you that he's gonna come back if you come back. And what do you think he can bring to the team, like as presently constructed? Because you have Troy now and JT Eram. Pero yeah, yung sinasabi mo nga po kanina sa bubble, medyo sa depth, nahirapan sila. But with Kelly, I think people kind of forget that he was an MVP before. So he can still
Well, we
provide.
only have one real big guy on the team, and that's Poy Eram.
Yeah.
So Kelly provides that glaring need. But more than being a big guy, Kelly's the big guy that we want. He's athletic, he's quick, he can run, he is multi-skilled. He can do a lot of things for us. So it's not just that he's a big man, but he's the big man that we want, that we need in this team to be able to play the style we want to play. That's number one. Secondly, it's going to be his leadership. He's going to be one of the leaders of this team, and that's the kind of veteran presence that is so crucial, especially as you go into the later stages of a tournament. I mean, we no longer have Harvey Carey, so
Oh yeah, he retired.
the team is really going to be wanting in veteran leadership. So
Yeah.
Kelly is going to be able to provide that.